Welcome back to the final episode of week 2. Today I am here with my good friend Cryo,
Hello.
and today we're going to be casting the final match featuring IDKVGC, or also known as Evan, versus Benny. Now, I don't even know what to say here, but let's get our first person up. Let's get up Evan. IDKVGC. How you doing?
Hello. I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
That's good. How are you ready for this game?
I'm probably less prepared than I was last week, I'll be honest.
Hmm.
I think I'm trying something new, and it's gonna be very hit or miss whether it works or not.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Is there anything you're worried about specifically from Benny's team, or?
It's just a lot of damage. I think like with Sincere's team, it was like you know his strategy, you know what he's gonna do. He's gonna pick Trick Room. Whereas this, it's a bit more like there's just a lot of damage. He's probably gonna lead Charizard Venusaur, and he's just gonna try and kill me, and that's scary. So it's basically just trying to stop him from killing me, and try and kill him back.
Yeah.
All right.
Sleep Powder's scary. I don't like Venusaur. I can't really hit him hard. I hate him, and I want him dead.
Venusaur is very scary.
Venusaur's very
Benny's
scary.
team is just very scary in general.
It's just stupid how he's gotten every single good Pokemon in the game somehow for free.
I mean, no one
Don't
stopped
stop
him.
No one stopped him.
Here we
Not
are.
looking forward to it, I'll be honest.
Well, good luck, soldier.
Thank you.
Best of luck.
Goodbye.
We're gonna bring up our other competitor, Benny.
Hello.
How are you feeling about this match?
I'm feeling a little nervous, but I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, what do I have to be nervous about?
Yeah, you're running Charizard Y.
Yeah, that is fair. That is fair.
So since you aren't nervous for this at all, so that means you shouldn't have anything to be scared of, right? On his team, nothing at
I
all.
I would I wouldn't say that. I will say I am a little scared of Basket Legion and Sylveon, just because Basket Legion is like, it's top tier, and Sylveon's just a dragon type nuke, so I gotta be careful with
Yeah.
using like, you know, Altaria or Garchomp this time around.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright.
You gotta play around them. But
Definitely.
Any special way you've prepared for this match?
Uh, just same as last match, just looking at type matchups and trying to figure out a way to work around them and counter his.
All right.
all right. Well, thank you and good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're gonna be able to start our game now. Yeah, our people are gonna get into the ring. And defend their might. And yeah, I mean, we're just gonna get it started. What do you think they're gonna bring? I mean, I'm curious to see.
Well, I mean, Charizard is definitely being brought, so, I would assume Bastion Legion would be brought, and probably Sylveon,
Yeah.
seeing that they're just in general really strong, but also pretty strong into Benny's team. So
Whoa.
I was off
Wait,
with Bastion Legion. Wow.
Espathra is here. I
Yeah.
like that.
This should be very interesting. I
Benny-
can't say I'm not surprised by Benny's team. This seems like probably
Yeah.
what he should have brought. So
It's the same as last week.
yeah,
Still opting for the cast form. Very interesting.
I think it is. I think cast form is a very like good choice. You know, it's can adapt to the weather. It's
Yeah.
confusing.
I mean, but like adapting to the weather, and then what? If you
That
adapt to
is
the
that is
water,
true.
if you adapt to rain dancing, you're hitting, you're just hitting water types with water type damage. It's kind of
That is a fair point.
But here we are going to start week 1. I mean, week 2, final. We're going to see the Altaria Venusaur.
Ooh,
Very,
both very interesting starts.
very interesting indeed. But I just feel like does Blastoise just get to click Water Spout here and just win?
Maybe.
Maybe this Gengar's here to imprison, protect, or something. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm interested to see what this Gengar is doing, but also the Altaria especially.
Yeah, maybe it's gonna
'Cause-
run an attacking move because last week, I mean, it didn't really do anything.
Yeah, we'll see if he switched it up from last week or if it's the exact same.
We are gonna see the Mega Blastoise come out. I think Gengar could be a good support Pokemon. Ooh, we are gonna see
Fake out from the Blastoise. Tailwind.
Perish Song. Oh shoot!
Oh,
Trick Room, twist the dimensions, and now I feel like Evan's in such a good position. You wouldn't really
I've-
think of Gengar as a Trick Room setter, but
yeah.
here it is.
Also from that, it makes me wonder if he has Kangaskhan in the back.
Yeah. We're gonna see a Protector on the Venusaur, no switching in. Ice Beam is just gonna... Yeah, Altari's just gone.
Yeah.
And this Venusaur's Protect's gonna go off. I don't know. This is really bad. I feel like King Gambit here actually helps a lot. I feel like
It definitely would.
King Gambit's like you're just gonna see the Charizard though.
Charizard. Maybe trying to get Solar Beam off from Venusaur into the Blastoise? I
Or
don't know though.
Charizard uses Solar Beam.
That he could also do that.
Yes. And I mean Water Spout, it's just gonna hurt. But I guess we're not gonna see
Oh.
it. We're gonna see a Araquanid come out.
Araquanid. Alright.
Here comes the Mega Charizard Y. Water Bubble is such a good ability. I mean, ooh, that's gonna hurt Venusaur. Venusaur's just gonna.
It brings it down to 1.
Is that natural? That is just natural.
That's natural.
It's natural 1 HP, no Focus Sash needed. And we're gonna see the
Here comes
Solar
that
Beam
Solar Beam.
into the Araquanid, not gonna do that much damage. You're gonna see a
Wow.
Sleep Powder into the Araquanid. That is pretty not good. Oh, but we're gonna see the
This-
Lumberry. to wake it up.
Wow.
He was ready for the Sleep Powder.
Feels like he knew this would happen. This is crazy.
That's the
Dude,
fun
from
part about Draft
Venusaur.
League. You kind of have to like outplay your opponent. Look at their
That is
team.
true.
See.
Rain Dance comes out. Let's
Yeah,
see.
that's-
Did Benny predict the Rain Dance and go for a different move?
Ooh, we're gonna
He
see
did.
Air Slash though, and that's
Bringing
another
it down to
nat-
2.
That's just another natural. We're just living everything, I guess.
Wow.
Sure. And I mean, Benny's still at a disadvantage. I mean, if you protect Charizard, well, you kind of have to switch Charizard out, but... Oh, but he's gonna switch out Venusaur. Maybe protect the Charizard. I kind of don't like that play. And he doesn't even protect the Charizard. Charizard's just gonna go down here.
Wow.
It doesn't even get the repositioning to reset the weather. And Evan is looking at like it's in a pretty good position. Psychic does go out, but the King Gambit. I feel like
Evan still hasn't lost a Mon. This is honestly, Evan's looking pretty powerful, and that he might win this match.
yeah. Will anyone be able to take a single Mon off of Evan? Because
That is a good question.
I mean, like, so far in this draft league, all his Pokemon are untouched somehow.
Venusaur with the protect. Trying to
But-
get an extra turn.
Oh, we are gonna see the Sucker Punch.
Bringing
And
Gengar down to 1
That's just another.
with Sash.
Well, there's the Sash. Oh, Curse Body activates.
Wow.
Liquidation's gonna come out. It's not gonna do that much.
Half, about
Yeah.
half health.
I feel like you just have to go on the offensive here.
Yeah, it's really all you can do. With Sucker Punch disabled, it's not looking too good.
Yeah. What killed the Altaria? Do you remember?
Oh lord.
Does someone in chat remember what killed the Altaria?
I'm blinking.
Off-topic question, but if someone in the
Was it-
chat, you're gonna see the Venusaur take a knockout.
Was it the Blastoise?
I don't
No.
remember.
No, yes, it was Blastoise using Ice Beam.
Yes, thank you. That is what it was. Sorry, trying to update. You know. Wait, what just killed? Okay, Gengar killed.
Psychic.
Gengar used Psychic on to the Venusaur. And then
Yeah, Blastoise is back out.
yeah, and then Charizard died to the liquidation. Sorry, I just gotta want to do this wall. Anyways, getting off topic, you know, it's not looking too good for Benny.
I think this match is sealed. Even if one of Evan's Pokemon goes down, he still has another one in the back.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna see a Water Spout here in this Aura Sphere. You already see the Tropical Berry. But yeah, even with the
It
Tropical
still
Berry,
kills.
uh,
And that's the first game going to Evan.
yep.
We did see, however, the first Pokemon to go down on Evan's team.
Yes. That's kind of funny, but hey. I mean, let's see how Benny, adapts to game 2. Not bringing Charizard is at the front is a
I'm-
little. It doesn't activate your Venusaur.
Yeah. It does not. I'm wondering if Evan switches it up.
Evan, I don't know. I feel like Evan's start was a little pretty strong, but you know, it's always good to switch up, even if you do have a good start. Even if
Yeah.
you do have a good start, it's always good to switch up.
Keep your opponent guessing.
Yeah. Maybe we see Espatra. He sounded like he was very excited to use it from my conversations with him.
We're gonna have to ask what his fourth Mon was for game 1. We didn't see it.
Yeah.
I'd like to know if my Kangaskhan prediction was correct.
Definitely. Like, there's a lot of exciting Pokemon on my screen. You know,
Yeah.
I want to see it all. I want to see it all.
I'm wondering if Benny goes with the classic Charizard Venusaur lead this time.
I feel like that would help him out so much better.
It definitely would give him a way to attack very offensively.
gonna see
Starting Altaria Venusaur again.
We're gonna see this Pathras this game.
Whoa! Kangaskhan Espathra. Entirely different.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for this. I want to see what this Pathra is capable of. One of its abilities is Speed Boost, so maybe we just see the instant protect.
Maybe. Or Espathra is a very threatening. He's putting a lot of pressure on that Venusaur.
Oh yeah, a lot.
I wonder if we're going to see Benny realize that pressure and switch out the Venusaur immediately.
Oh, no,
Fake out. No switch.
I think that's gonna do a lot. We're gonna see a Calm Mind.
Calm Mind.
It's getting scary over here.
This Espathra is looking very dangerous.
You're gonna see a Tailwind. So Venusaur will most likely move first, but are we gonna see the Speed Boost? Yes, we are. Speed Boost on his Patra. What will Benny do? Are we gonna see Charizard? Well, can Charizard come out in time? I feel like you switch out Altaria now and just start Charizarding all over the place.
I think you do.
Because
It's,
the longer Charizard's not in, the scarier it gets. We're gonna see the Araquanid come in.
Is he predicting the Charizard switch?
We're
No
gonna see another
Charizard
Protect.
switch.
We're gonna see a Giga Drain, but it's gonna go into the Protect slot.
Espathra's gonna get another
Oh.
speed boost. Wow.
And now I don't even know if, like, you know. I feel like in the sun, you know, I feel like we had the sun up.
Yep, Venusaur could be, and Charizard could be wrecking some havoc right now.
Yeah,
But without that Charizard,
without the
it looks
chlorophyll
like
boost,
Espathra might just roll through his team.
yeah, Spotter
2
is-
speed boost and a Calm Mind. This
Spotter
is not looking good for Benny.
Spotter is so ready. Ready to rumble. I'm wondering what it's about to do.
Here comes the attack into Venusaur,
Lumina Crash is
hitting
just gonna
in
kill.
the Oko.
It's super effective. +1. You're gonna see a Dragon Pulse go into
Dragon
your
Pulse.
Aquanid, but it's not gonna do that much.
Ah, very little. Altaria does have an attacking move this time, though.
That is good. We are gonna see the Rain Dance, and this Patra's just gonna get faster and faster. The Tailwind doesn't really matter anymore. You send in Charizard, but I guess the Arachnid just clicks Rain Dance again.
Possibly.
This is just very impressive. You're gonna see Castform come out.
Fast form. An interesting one.
Castform as the third. It's definitely a different switch, a different lead. Wasn't expecting to
my
see
question
Castform
is-
today.
I'm wondering if he brought Charizard at all. Wonder if it might be Garchomp or
I'm pretty sure he
in the
brought it.
back.
Baton Pass.
Probably. Whoa!
Probably
Into
the
who?
Probably into the Blastoise.
That's what I would assume.
There it is, the
Here it
Blastoise
is.
Baton Pass.
Wow. Thunderbolt
Let's
into
see
the
Thunderbolt
Arachnid.
is-
Doesn't do much.
Castform can't really do. Oh no!
Oh. No.
The entrainment copying Water Bubble. Water Bubble. Oh. I don't even know if I
Not
can.
looking good.
Water Bubble increases damage of water type moves. It's in the rain. This is just.
I think we're gonna see a water spout that might KO both actives. This is
It. Water Bubble doubles the power of water type moves.
oh my lord.
And he's +1. He's like plus a million speed.
Quick Claw from the cast form.
You're gonna see the Quick Claw. Rakunen's gonna switch out for Kangaskhan, but I don't see how you like. If I'm being honest, like
I do not see Benny winning this.
it's over. Like if we're being real, like even if he sets
Yeah.
the sun up, like what? Oh my
Fake
god!
out.
Fake out somehow predicting the Quick Claw. Tailwind does not matter. This Blastoise is plus 3, plus 4. What is it? Let me check. It's plus 3. This thing is in the rain. It's multiplicative scaling. It's just it's over.
Fake out again from Kangaskhan this
I
time.
mean, we're gonna see the Altaria outspeed Blastoise, but I mean,
Wow.
here comes the water spout. Like nothing's living this. Let's be real.
Whoa!
Prove me wrong, man.
Altaria
Okay.
lived.
Altaria somehow lives. You know, sure.
That's
does resist.
surprising.
Does resist, and I bet Benny. Oh,
I think it probably
it's
has.
Cloud 9, so the effect of rain just goes away. But at the same
We're
time,
seeing Charizard out now. That rain will go away, but I don't think it'll be enough.
no, the weather doesn't matter because
Oh, it
of
doesn't matter.
Ninetales.
You're right.
That's-
You just said
Altaria.
that.
I mean, that's probably why it doesn't kill, but I don't know.
It definitely kills now, and Charizard is definitely within one-shot range from
Oh, yeah.
Blastoise. This
Oh, yeah,
is this might it's over. It's over.
yeah, I do think it's over. The sun comes out. Altaria's gonna protect.
Only preventing the inevitable.
Wait, we're gonna see the solar beam. Wait, is this Altaria not Cloud 9?
I
That's something we
don't
have to
think
ask
it
Benny.
is.
I mean, it's gonna do half. That's gonna nerf the damage of this water spout. This water spout's not gonna do a lot. Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
It's still looking pretty
Oh, we're
bad
gonna
for
see-
Benny, but
We're gonna see Rock Slide
Oh.
from Kangaskhan, but it misses. And he has a very small chance to bring this back.
very small chance. Evan still has not lost a single Mon this round.
Yeah, he does have 4 Mons versus 2,
Yes,
but
A
one of those-
Raquinid and a Spotter in the back.
Those 2 is Charizard. If you are able to get this Araquanid gone before it can set up Rain Dance, I mean, you're going to see a Spotter come in. That means it's going to get a speed boost. You're going to see the Heat Wave, but misses Kangaskhan.
Kangaskhan avoids.
A lot of damage coming into this Spotter, and we're going to see the Citrus Berry. And we're going to see the Dragon Pulse. Yeah, that's not enough.
It still lives.
Rock Slide comes
Rock
in,
Slide
and,
and takes the last 2 kills.
you know, that's the game. And I feel like if that miss didn't happen, we would have been in another game, but
We could have possibly had another game.
It's 2-0 once again. He's undefeated in this draft league, not dropped a single game. Very,
And only one Mon has fainted.
very quick games. I mean, let's speak to our winner. Hello.
You okay?
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, like, I'm just shocked. That game was.
That was something.
Yeah, I wanted to try the Espathra strategy.
I mean, you
it-
did.
I mean, it didn't go too well. I'm surprised Blastoise was so slow, even at +2.
Oh, I was
um,
too.
Yeah.
That's because he normally, like when you do this, you're meant to make him fast, but obviously because I wanted to do Trick Room as well, so I kind of had to sacrifice a bit of speed there.
Mm.
It felt like it went pretty well.
You look like it. I mean, the water bubble, all that, just everything went into it.
Yeah, this is the issue. I completely forgot that even though when I click entrainment and give him water bubble, when he megas, he loses it anyway. So I needed to entrainment after I mega. So
Oh,
that's like a good thing for me to remember. Because
I
like
didn't realize
I
that.
got the water bubble and I was like, shit, I can't mega now. So I was like, I have to mega. I need the stat boost.
I didn't
But
realize that,
I
actually.
I messed up my sequencing a bit, I guess there. But that's it's
Wow.
good to know for the next game.
Yeah, definitely.
Quick question: what was your fourth mon in that first game?
The first game. So, what was the? Let me check. So it was Gengar, Blastoise, and then it would have been Araquanid and Sylveon.
Ah, Sylveon was in the back.
Yeah, because obviously I was scared of Garchomp. If you bring
Yeah.
Garchomp and it out
Yeah.
with Fairy type, it's kind of scary. So like King Gambit was the big thing where I was like, I really hope he doesn't bring it or doesn't bring it like in like quick enough. Because that was like the kind of final boss for me. I did Hyper Beam onto Sylveon just so I could KO it in one shot.
But you're the final boss,
Yeah.
and you're currently undefeated. Not
How
about
did
this-
you feel?
No, go on.
How did you feel about Benny's lead being Altaria Venusaur?
Yeah, I think obviously like game one, you clicked Tailwind and I got Trick Brew, and I felt very, very good about that. Obviously that was perfect for me. The Altaria Venusaur, it wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting just Charizard Venusaur damage. Obviously, he wanted speed control. Obviously, in the second game, the Tailwind was scary, and like Giga Drain was threatening me. Like it was a scary it is an actual scary lead, and obviously like there was just a few turns where like if Thunderbolt went into the right target, or like if Giga Drain went into the right target, I would have been in a pretty bad shape. So there was it went better. It looked better than it was. Like there was a few turns where like he protects when he could have attacked and stuff like that. So obviously like I think it went pretty well, but also like it could have gone definitely worse for me.
Yeah,
It's a surprising lead though.
but I mean, you're undefeated. You haven't dropped a single game, and I mean, you're number one ranked in the league right now.
Feels pretty good.
That is pretty cool.
Again, this is the I want to keep it going as long as possible. An undefeated league phase would be very cool.
I would say that would be cool, but I can't let that happen, you know?
You're gonna stop me, are you? When is that? It's quite late into it.
Dude,
right?
it's like the last week. It's the
It's
second to last week.
Week 8. Okay. I can go 8 defeated before you beat me then at least. I'm fine with that.
But I
Right,
mean,
it's currently 3:30 a.m. for me, and I need to sleep.
all right. I'm sorry. Thank you for being the trooper, man.
It was
Well,
really
Congrats
fun.
on that win.
See you next week.
Yeah, cheers. Thank you. Bye.
Now we're gonna bring up Benny.
Jasper.
Yeah. I mean, I was curious. Does your Altaria
Mhm.
not have Cloud9?
That's a great question.
Oh, this guy doesn't even know.
I don't think it does. No, it does not. It does not. I don't know
Okay.
what it has, but it
So
does-
I think it was Blastoise not having the water bubble that saved Altaria there.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's
Definitely.
when he Mega Evolved, the water bottle did go away. But
That I was not expecting the Trick Room Gengar. I certainly was not expecting that.
we weren't either.
I was not.
No one was.
Oh, that was something. That was something.
That was definitely something. I mean,
Mm.
Certainly was.
I feel like Cashflow Game 2 didn't really help you, and
Yeah.
you didn't really
I-
click. You never really clicked the button with Charizard. I feel like if you clicked it, like, if You just
Yeah.
started Charizarding, you know.
I definitely should have. I feel like I was a little too like hesitant with it. Like I was trying to go for the sleep powder and everything, and it just wasn't working. I was
Doesn't
like, why
really
don't I just
work.
try it again?
I mean, it doesn't really work without Charizard. Like the Venusaur
Yeah.
doesn't get the speed boost
Yeah, that is
without
true.
it.
So,
Yeah.
take us into your mind for a second.
Mhm.
Run us through the thought process of that lead, because it's very interesting to go with Venusaur Altaria instead of Venusaur Charizard.
At first, I was like, oh, because I was trying to think about like what he would go for, because obviously the Charizard Venusaur lead is the most obvious thing that you'd want to that I'd probably do in that situation.
Right.
So my guess was that he was just gonna lead with something like Blastoise or like another really strong Pokemon that could just take down Charizard right away.
Hmm.
So
I see.
my initial idea was to go send out Altaria, try and get a Tailwind up, and then maybe switch into Charizard, but I got too caught up keeping Altaria alive and trying to go for Sleep Powder, and it just didn't work out at all.
Dang.
All right.
I mean, overall, it was a good game.
It was eventful.
It was definitely something. I did see like a couple moments where I could have possibly done something, but then like he just read a lot of my plays, and I was just like, okay, I guess that's just where this match is gonna go.
But yeah, I mean, you do have a strong team, so people are out to come and get you, you know.
And try their best to counter it, which they definitely have been.
Yeah.
I will say.
But thank you so much for the game.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for playing. I mean, and then thank you guys for watching, you know. That's week 2 done. It's week 2 done. Have a good one, everyone.